Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new video. So in this video, we're actually going to ceramic coat the carbon fiber lip kit that I just put on. I decided to do it on the car since I've always found it to be a little bit easier when things are mounted up. When they're off the car, you're kind of fumbling around and there's no place to put everything. Plus these are pretty big pieces, so it would have been hard to kind of, put it on the workbench and get it done. So this is not going to be really a do-it-yourself or tutorial video. It's more so just going to be kind of video, just hanging out in the garage with me and getting it done. I am doing the same process, the G-Technic CSL, and then topped with 2 layers of XOV4. Same exact product and everything that I have on the paint, the wheels, the hood, everything on the car. So I'm just gonna follow suit, go around the car and get that knocked out. And then this weekend, I'm gonna finally get the car washed. It'll be the first wash since I ceramic coated it back in January, which is pretty crazy because, I really haven't been driving the car that much and it hasn't been getting that dirty. The weather's finally warming up. It's 76 in the garage right now. I'm in shorts and short sleeves. It's fantastic. I really miss the nice warm weather, so I'm really looking forward to spending some time with the car and not freezing my butt off out here. So I did get some new Fortune Auto lock colors for my coilovers. If you guys didn't see a couple of videos ago, I was trying to get the lock collars off on the front. Unfortunately, they're seized on really well, and I was having a hard time getting them off. Plus I was just, beating them up with using wrenches and pipe wrenches and all different types of tools to try to get them off. So what I think I'm going to end up doing, I'm not doing it in this video, but what I think I'm going to end up doing is actually taking them off the car, put them in a vise and try to knock them off that way. If that doesn't work, I'm just gonna end up cutting them off. But either way, I wanted to let you guys know that I did pick up some brand new lock collars. All right, let's go ahead, ceramic coat the lip kit and get it knocked out so it's protected and ready to go. So I figured I would kind of chat about, what we're doing next on the STI. What do I have plans for? So what's coming for the STI? I actually still have to do the diff and the trans flush. So those videos will be coming out soon once I get time to get that knocked out. But I got everything. I got all the tools. I got all the gaskets and O-rings and all that stuff that I need. So I will be doing videos on that. Like I said, once I get some time to get those knocked out. But that will be fun. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be the final steps of my 30,000 mile service, if you will. I did the coolant flush, I did oil change, I did spark plugs. I also did a brake fluid flush back in December when I did the brakes. So the diff and the tranny flush will be the last of the service that I need for this car to be set for the next 30,000 miles. Be on the lookout for those videos. When those, like I said, I'm not sure when I'm gonna have time to get them done, but when I do, I'll be sure to let you guys know and make videos for you guys and everything. Now, in terms of mods that I have coming, I got a few things on the way. First thing, obviously, I just showed you guys the Fortune Auto, the new lock collars. So that will be a video at some point, knocking that out. And I ordered a few things from Subi Speed. Now, the first thing that I ordered was actually a new Perrin battery tie down. I don't know if you guys know, but I have one on the car already. But it's the black version, which when I had all the black Perrin dress up kit on the car before I did the white. I just never ended up getting the white battery tie down. So I decided to get that to kind of finish off the white in the engine bay. The only white dress up part that I don't have is the radiator shroud that goes up front. I don't think I'm gonna do that in white. I think it's gonna be a little too much. So I'm probably gonna hold off and keep that as the black as I currently have it. Maybe one day if I get bored or I decide to do it, I'll snag one, but I think I'm happy with the current black. Now, the big thing that I have coming, and something that I'm very, very excited about, are new headlights. Now, you guys are probably wondering, what the heck? You already customized your headlights. Why are you doing new ones? Well, the current ones that I have are, from my car, 2017. But in 2018, they actually did a refresh, and part of the refresh was a new type of headlight. Now in that video, I'm gonna go into more detail as to the differences and why I prefer the 2018 plus headlights over, the 2015 to 17. I'll go over the differences and why they're better and all that stuff. But I'm working with one of my favorite companies. It's actually my buddy's company, Lightworks, to do a full retrofit custom set of headlights. Now it's not going to look or be like anything else that you've seen. I'm sure a lot of you have seen custom headlights and people getting them done and everything, but you guys know my style, and it's a little bit different and cleaner and not as out there as most other people. So I'm really excited for you guys to see that. Those are a couple weeks out, so don't expect that video, soon. Mainly because, he's a very busy man. He has a lot of other orders and everything to get through, but hopefully we can get them in soon so I can show you guys. I'm super excited about them. They're gonna be awesome. It's one of the things that I felt the car was lacking. The headlights that I have now, I modified to a certain extent, but I always felt like there could be more, something a little bit nicer and cleaner. So I'm kind of going all out on this. This is like my first full, complete custom headlight. I've done my own retrofits in the past, and they came out really nice. But I was learning, as I was doing them and everything. So there's things that I could have done better. Now I can do the basic stuff. I've done full retrofits. I've done full quad projectors in my E46 M3 headlights. I've done paint work. I've done actual projector swaps. So I'm familiar with the process, and I'm confident I would be able to do it. But I really, really wanted to have a professional company do a really, really clean set of headlights for me. And Lightworks is the go-to company to get that done. There's a lot of other ones out there, but Lightworks is the best place to go if you want an OEM plus looking headlight that looks like it came from the factory. So I'm really excited for those. And yes, I purchased a new set of 2020 STI headlights. So I'm really looking forward to that and showing you the process of how you can convert from 15 to 17 to the new style headlights. So I just finished the first layer, which is G-Technic CSL, Crystal Serum Light. Basically just doing the same thing. Wipe it on, wipe it off. What takes so long about this process is you gotta wait 2 hours in between each step. So the nice part about it tonight is actually, like I said, it's pretty warm in the garage. So it's gonna cure a little bit faster. So I'm still gonna wait the full 2 hours because I just wanted to get this done earlier in the night so I can come out here and at least get the first layer of EXO on. So it can cure overnight. Hopefully I'll be able to get 2 layers out so it'll be completely done. So what I'm going to do right now is let the CSL stage cure, let it fully harden the full 2 hours. Then I can come back and go over here and do 2 layers of this, which is EXO V4, which is the best part about doing the ceramic coating, at least this one. It makes it pop out, it makes it look so much better, and absolutely love that stage. So I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. So we are moving on to the next step, which is EXO V4. So it's been 2.5 hours since I did the CSL step. So that is fully cured. It's still about 70 degrees in here. So plenty of time to cure. So now I'm just gonna go around, do a layer of EXO, let that cure for 2 hours and knock out another layer. Oh man, this stuff just goes on so smooth, it's crazy. If you guys are interested in picking this ceramic coating up, there's a link in the description if you are interested. Been doing some thinking. In August of this year, the Outback lease is up. If you guys don't know, we leased our 2018 Outback back in 2018, and we got my wife recently, this past December, a Kia Telluride. Our family was expanding, so we needed more space, so we got The Telluride, absolutely love it. So we decided instead of turning that lease in early, I was just going to just take over the remaining of the lease and use that as a daily for the time being. So in August, that lease is up. So it kind of begs the question, what are we going to do next? So I've been going over some thoughts about what I would like to do. Should I get another daily? Should I get, a project car or something like that? Obviously the STI is more than capable of daily driving. I did it for 4 years with this car. I go back and forth with myself daily of what I should do. Should I keep this as the garage queen? Should I get something super practical, as a daily, like a Tacoma or something, something that I can carry the kids in to haul stuff when I need to. Just an all-around practical, car that we can use for that kind of stuff. Or do I get another fun car? I was thinking about like a GTI or something, as a daily, and keep this as the fun car. Or I was thinking about getting another E46 M3 and kind of making that like a really fun weekend kind of track car. I don't know. There's a lot of options I'm considering. Really haven't decided yet of what I would like to do. The Outback is a great car. I love having that as a daily. But I think it would be kind of fun to have, two fun cars as opposed to, like the Outback or something that's just kind of a car to use as point A to point B. But at the same time, it is nice to not necessarily not care about a car, but just, get in and go and not really, think about, keeping it clean all the time or having to modify it a certain way to, really enjoy it. It's really nice just getting in a car and driving. And I've really been enjoying my time in the Outback. I've been driving it a lot more than I thought I would, just because, it's there and might as well. So, that begs the question, if I got a GTI or something like that, obviously I'm going to modify it, maybe not to this extent, but, I'd be tempted to modify it. So I don't know. I really, really want another M3. I was looking at an E90 M3 again, obviously. E46 is kind of my favorite M3. I was also looking at an E36. That would be a really fun track weekender kind of build. But I don't know. There's a lot of things going through my head, and the nice part about it is I'm not in a rush. When the time comes when I have to turn the Outback in, it's not like I'm in a hard spot where I have to decide to get something right away. I have the STI to drive, which is really nice. But I really haven't given it too much thought lately, just because I'm not in that rush of feeling like I have to get something. But I definitely I'm going to mull it over, and I really would like to get something that I truly want. I'm not just going to get something just to fill that gap. Having a daily driver and like a garage queen is nice, but I do miss driving the STI all the time. There's days when I'm like, oh, I should have taken it. They're like days like today, it was a little wet outside, so I decided to take the Outback, and then in the afternoon it was like 70 degrees, and I wish I took it. So it's kind of, I do miss driving this car, but at the same time, when you drive it every day, you kind of lose that special feeling. So it's kind of nice to rekindle my special feeling relationship with this car, and taking it out on those special days, it makes it that much more fun and that much better. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let me know what you guys think. Would you rather a project car and actually get something where we're working on it all the time, or would you rather something simple like the Outback, or in this case a GTI or something like that? You think that would be fun to add to the channel, or just kind of get my ownership perspective of that car instead of just talking about the STI all the time. Figured I would just show you guys. This is the Parian battery tie down right there. I decided to get one in white since I have all the other white stuff, the white solenoid cover, strut bar, I have the caps, dipstick, and all that. So I figured I might as well do that. One of the cool things is actually in the vents, when it's closed, you can actually see this part. And I thought having a little white would be cool there, because you can kind of see the caps through the vents and everything. So this is the only part that I have black still. If anybody's interested in snagging that, let me know. I'll sell it to you really cheap and I'll ship it out. So let me know what you guys think about the potential new car that I'm thinking about. You know, let me know what you think about what's coming for the car with the new headlights and everything. Really, really excited about those. I'm really excited to kind of dive into that and make videos for you guys on that. And there's not really too much information out there. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, guys, that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Nothing too crazy, but still fun, enjoying myself in the garage. And I'm glad you guys were able to hang out with me and kind of join me in the garage for ceramic coating. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. If you guys have any questions, be sure to ask them below. I will have a link below for the ceramic coat if you are interested. But in the meantime, keep it clean, keep it simple, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Really my surroundings. Can't stop, won't stop, till I tour the world when the glow trap. Better keep it dope like the stove top. Type of thing I hide in a tube sock. I done skip town on a new block, but I'm still around if you just not. Better hold it down when the group drop, where I kick down for the crowd, a balloon pop. Bet they come around for my moolah. Better run them out of town for they hoopla. Queen, she a hunt like Mulan. Everything the hoes what they were, but they just not. They be right up in your face with the fake stop. They be thinking it's a game, but it's just not. They be thinking we the same, but they subpar. Leave from drug through the mud when the flood stop, pull up. I feel amazing. Pyramid scheme, how I play the angle. I send it to your girl, but I make a facelift.
This is your brain on the radio.
I be hella wild, but you can't tame me. Got the keys to the cradle with no cable. Smelling like basil.